A woman nervously testifies about events that began in May. The investigation starts after columnist Jo Powers, known for her divisive writing, becomes the target of intense online hate. Detectives discover Powers had received a cake decorated with hateful language and was subjected to a barrage of abusive social media posts before her death. DCI Karen Park and her new partner Blue are assigned to the case when Powers is found murdered in her home. The police investigation begins at Powers' residence, where they find her body. They discuss potential entry points and the nature of the crime, with Blue's background in computer crime proving useful, and note the mounting mentions of Powers online while reviewing surveillance footage. Following the discovery of metallic drone bees inside the brains of Jo Powers and Tusk, detectives DCI Karen Park and Blue investigate the online hate campaign targeting them, focusing on the hashtag #DeathTo. Their investigation leads them to Lisa Bahar, a teacher who posted the "Had Death to Jo Powers Writer" hashtag and delivered a cake with hateful messages to Powers, claiming it was a joke. Despite Lisa's claims, Park and Blue consider a caution, noting the collective nature of the cake incident. The detectives then learn that Tusk is facing a similar online backlash after something involving a child. Meanwhile, Tusk is attacked in Liverpool, and a similar drone bee is extracted from his head. The detectives' investigation into the drones leads them to the Granular Project, a drone AI facility. At the facility, Park and Blue observe a visual display of swarming dots forming the letter B. DCI Park and Dahl investigate Granular, the company behind the solar-powered AI drone bees, meeting Kelly and de Schwalberg, who explain the ADIs. They learn the drones are autonomous and cover the entire UK, raising concerns about potential hacking. Meanwhile, a data analysis team discovers someone is spoofing the hives, potentially using a diagnostic controller within a short range of the targets. Back at the station, Park and her team discover a disturbing pattern. The victims, including Tusk and Lord Passafair, were all targeted in online shitstorms using the hashtag #DeathTo. The detectives uncover a coordinated game of consequences where social media users nominate targets, and the most popular are eliminated. Clara Meads becomes the next target, prompting the police to locate her and realize she's in immediate danger. DCI Park orders Clara to stay in her apartment as police mobilize to protect her. Park and Blue discover the AIBs are being coordinated via tweets linked to the game. DCI Park and Blue escort Clara Meads from her home after detecting nearby drones, aiming to take her to a safe house. En route, they temporarily lose and then regain Clara's tracker. At the remote cottage safe house, drones attack, forcing DCI Park, Blue and Clara to seek refuge in a bathroom. They learn from Rasmus that thousands of ADIs, autonomous drone individuals, are converging on their location. While protecting Clara, DCI Park is overcome and loses consciousness, and Clara dies in the drone attack. Later, DCI Park testifies about the event, emphasizing that despite seeing many bodies in her career, she had never witnessed someone die until Clara. It is discovered that the government has a backdoor into the drone network's visual feed, ostensibly for national security, but this backdoor has been exploited, enabling the killer. DCI Park realizes the government's surveillance compromised their ability to protect Clara and expresses her anger. Facing a complete system lockdown, DCI Park demands the command log encryption key to regain control of the ADIs and orders interviews with potential suspects within the system's development. The investigation then focuses on the #DeathTo game connection and the potential for the ADIs to be controlled by a malicious third party. DCI Park's team investigates ex-Granular Project's employee Garrett Scholes after a death poll targeting prominent figures, including Chancellor Pickering, gains traction online. A former HR employee describes the devastating effects of social media hate. Investigators uncover Scholes' manifesto, revealing his motive and a geotag in a selfie pointing to Granular HQ. They discover Scholes equates the population to insects and believes the weak should be eliminated. Recognizing Scholes intended for them to find and spread his message, the team races to identify potential victims through social media analysis. Blue discovers Scholes created a toolkit to control the drone bees. Just as Scholes goes to bed, someone posts "How Death to Garrett Scholes" with his picture, geotagging Granular HQ. Special forces raid the facility but find it empty. The police raid Granular HQ but find it deserted. discovering an external hard drive and Scholz's toolkit. The toolkit contains IMEI numbers linking individuals to social media accounts, revealing Scholz's plan to attack across London. The team investigates the 387,036 people who used a specific hashtag in the Game of Consequences. They track Scholz's post, and when they try to shut down his program, a map of the UK lights up with surveillance locations. A hive swarm of weaponized drone bees attacks across London, and DCI Karen Park realizes that the game players are the real targets. Meanwhile, Scholz, now emaciated and wearing a special contact lens, prepares for an unknown plan. DCI Karen Park gives testimony about Blue, who left the force and supposedly killed herself, which Scholz watches on television. Back in court, DCI Park confirms that suicide is the base theory for Blue's death. DCI Karen Park then receives a text that says, "Got him," immediately deleted as Scholz dives into water near a concrete aqueduct while a government security team surrounds a high-tech center.